Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start then because I don't want to take too much of your time. Hopefully, it's only take about 30 minutes. But like I said, I am a technology facilitator at Alhambra, so I work with some schools and I help teachers use technology. And recently became a level 2 Google certified teacher, which is kind of cool for us in the tech department. So Google Plus is one of the tools that I've been using recently to really help me find some resources for teachers. So I wanted to put it out there and see if it's something that interests others. And not just teachers, but it really helps anybody who's interested in curating their own space of information, of tools, and resources that they can use. So I'm going to share my screen with you. And can you see my screen?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So I'm going to just quickly jump into my Google Plus space. And if you use your Chrome and sign into your profiles, you may have your name already up here. If not, it is a good tool to use as well to help personalize your bookmarks and allow you to access them easily. So here is mine, and it just kind of gives you a stream. It's very much like Facebook and Twitter, to where it has just a running stream of information, like articles or blog posts from people that you follow. So I'm going to show you first how to get in there, and I'm going to use a different profile that I haven't set up yet. So once you go to Google Plus, it's actually plus.google.com. Once you're in there, it'll ask you to sign in. And I'm going to use my Wilkes account, which is connected to Google. If you don't have a Gmail, you would need to set one up in order to take advantage of Google Plus. So once you sign in, it kind of gives you just some featured, these are people or collections that you might want to follow. In this tab right here, following, it shows you if you are following anyone, and I did put 2 of them in my circles, or what they call them. And then this would be a collection that I created on my own. Kind of like Pinterest, where you create a board and then you just, anytime you see an article or post that has to do with that board, you stick it in there. So it's similar in that sense. So your collections are going to be anything that, like I said, that's on a particular topic. So when you create a collection, and I'm going to do this one for my sister, and I'm going to call it Project Management. You can choose to have it public, to be accessible to only the people who are in your domain, to your circles once you start creating circles, which is basically a group of people. I have a circle of educators, a circle of family, however you want to group the people that you follow. Or it could be a collection that's just for you. So I'm just going to keep it public, and I'm going to choose create. You can personalize it. I'm just going to leave it the way it is and click save. So now I'm in that collection, and what you can do is just using the search box, you can pretty much search for anything that interests you. And well, let me say that carefully. There's quite a bit on there, but it's still growing, so there's some things that you may not find right away. But for example, I'm searching for project management, and it's going to have collections. So these are like those boards or those groups that people created on their own, and you can choose to follow their board, just like in Pinterest, or their collection. And these are communities, and this is what I like, are the communities, because this is a group of people that have joined a particular community, and most of them are active. They're ongoing. So if you post a question for support, if it's one that people are engaging in often, you're going to get a response and a reply really soon. For example, I had a teacher who asked a question about Google Classroom. I put it in the community for Google Classroom, and I was able to get a response within a couple of hours from somebody across the country, and it's exactly what I needed to help this teacher that I was working with. So the communities are really great. So for example, this project management, you can see how many members are there, and you can choose to join. But if you want to check it out first, you just click on it. And one thing I like to look at is the posts that are in here. You can see when I move my mouse over. So this one was within, 5 hours ago and 3 days ago. If there's a community that has posts that are like a month ago, or they might say like 60 weeks ago, which is weird how they document that. It may not be one that is going to have activity for, immediate support, but it may be one that you can scroll through and see what kind of resources that have been posted in there. So, like this one seems active because they had a post today and then 3 days ago and within the last week. If you are interested in joining a community, you just click on join. If it's not a private one, you automatically become a member. So then when I go back and I go to communities on the left-hand side, and I come over here to the mine section, you'll see, oh, I'm sorry. This is where I create communities and you ask people to join. This is the one where I'm a member of. So I just joined that project management community. So now I can come here whenever I need to pose a question to that group or to look for additional resources. You can see that some other ones I joined, a closed reading of complex text. That's for my teachers out there. It's a small one. It has only 43 members, but I mean, it's still growing. And you just can get a lot of resources in there related to what you're working on. So I'm going to go back. And so those are your communities. I talked about your collections. Your profile, if you're new to this, is something you do want to go through and decide what you want to keep private or public. For me, when you click on edit your profile, this is where you can add your title if you choose. And that little icon is going to take you to your About Me page. So this is where you're going to control what people see about you. And it's slowly thinking. So you can add an email address, which is automatically there. But any additional information, I kind of keep it limited on this one. And I'm going to... I can't get down. There it goes. I want to show you how to fix, oh, there it is. Sorry, I got confused. Over here on the left is your settings. So when you click on that, that's one of the first places you're going to want to go. So when you get notifications, just like any other social media network, you can decide who you want to see those notifications. Anyone, which is public. Your circles, once you start creating those, they can see what send you notifications. Your extended circles would be your friends of your friends, or only yourself. Who can comment on your posts. If you put out the public post and you're okay with anyone commenting, of course you would choose anyone. Again, your circles or extended circles, which are those friends of your friends. Who can see your plus ones? Now, plus ones are your likes. Those are your likes, like on Facebook. So if you read an article and you think it's a great article, you click on the little plus one. I'm going to go back over here and show you. this was a great article that I saw about apps for music teachers. So at the bottom of it, I can choose +1, and it just gives it a thumbs up saying this, I like this. But in here, for me, I have it to where only I see what I've liked. If you're okay with anyone seeing the post that you like, you can choose anyone, or just keep it within your domain if you're using like your Alhambra domain or your work domain. So it's up to you on how personal you want to be, how private. So then again down here, so you have quite a few settings that you want to go through. Like with your profile again, deciding what you want to be public and what you don't. So I suggest you take time to go through there if that's something, this is something that you really want to try using. Okay, so I'm going to come back over here. Now because I'm sharing my screen, I can't see your questions, so let me go back, if there is any. I don't think so. Okay, so that was the other thing. And then your people. So your people are, again, are the ones that you can choose to follow. It does connect to your email account. So this is my personal Gmail. And if there are contacts in your address book that use Google Plus or just are connected in there, it'll show their name. So you can choose to follow them by just clicking follow. And this is my other one. So it's kind of nice to connect in that way to follow people that have similar interests. This person is a teacher who blogs and has a lot of great ideas, so I might be interested in following her. And it's very quick. When you click on their page, it just kind of gives a feed of anything that they've posted. So she, like I said, is a teacher, and she posts a lot of videos, but she has a lot of great ideas on her blog, so I'm pretty sure that her posts she has great ideas there as well. So that's how that works. Commenting is another thing you can do on here. So if there was a video or a post that you liked and you wanted to add a comment, which actually I will show you over here in the community section. If I'm going too fast, just somebody chime in, or if you have a question, just let me know. So like right here in Google Classroom, this is where I ask that question, and you'll see that how the commenting works. Okay. So that wasn't it. Here we go. So here's a question that I asked, and then people comment, which is nice when you're looking for that support. And for some reason this is running really slow, so hang on 1 second. There it goes. I think because I'm running the webcam at the same time. Okay, so there was my question. This guy who's part of the community gave his answer, and then I responded back, and then someone else replied as well. When you're replying to somebody, if you see this little plus mark next to their name, if I were to add a plus and type their name, it's a direct message to them in the sense that it's going to send them an email saying this person commented to you, or this person addressed you in their post, just like Facebook when you use the @ sign. So this one's just a little bit different where you use the plus sign. Okay. And there was a question about privacy. was your question about privacy? I don't know where she went. Okay. So I'm going to jump to notifications. So over here on the left are your notifications, and you can choose what kind of, this is where you have the notifications of people who may have posted or are following you. This just marks them as red. There you go. You're going to set your notifications though within your communities. So if I go back, and again, I'm sorry, my computer is running really slow. You can see that in here there are 9 new posts, and in here there are 5. And I believe once you open it up, the 3 dots here will get you to the preferences. So here's where you can get notified for posts in this community. So if I really wanted to get my information from G Suite emailed to me anytime there was a post in there, I would choose get notified. And then that way I don't miss what's happening in this area. But you can change that setting for any of them. So I'm going to go back to home. Sorry, it's really slow. There is an app for your phone, so you could add this to your phone and just kind of use it in the same sense that you do on your computer. It does, if you have the notification set up there as well, it'll notify you. But up here is where you have recent notifications next to your profile. And I'm all caught up, apparently. One more thing, you have the option to share a post. So if this was something that you felt was interesting, you could share it to other social media sites like Facebook and Twitter. You could copy the link and send it like in an email. You could repost it on Google Plus by choosing Google Plus. And at that point, once you have your communities set up, you could choose to post it within a certain community that you're following. Or you could just create a public post to where it's just on your profile as a homepage. You can add your own thoughts or just post it as is. And you'll see that when I refresh, you should be able to see that that's there. In just a second. While that's coming up, if you wanted to share a new post, down here is the right icon or the edit icon. When you choose that, it just brings up a little window. Again, you can choose if you want it to be public or if you want it to go to a certain group. You can add your little comments with it. You can upload a photo or a link. So if there is a website that you found interesting or an article or post, you can add it there. You can add your location. And this would be to create a poll where you ask questions. This might be a good, I'm kind of thinking. My first thought is for teachers, and we really wouldn't be able to use that unless we were in a community together, I guess. Or you created a poll for maybe your kids had some questions and you put it in within a group of teachers that were working on the same topic. So that could be a way to use that. Okay. All right, and I know that kind of was quick, but that's pretty much everything with it. What I really like, my takeaways from this is the collections and the communities. I think those are the things that I look for the most and that have been really helpful for me. But it kind of just opens it up to, Google Plus opens you up to a whole nother group of people as you build your own personal learning network and tap into areas where there's people who have that same interest in the same ideas and the same focus as you. So it just allows you to work with people outside of your office, outside of your classroom or school or even your district. So that's what I got. Any questions? I'm going to... I'm going to switch my desktop real quick. Okay, so someone wanted to know if there are privacy settings that can be set. Yes, your privacy settings. Let me share my screen again. Your privacy settings are going to be over here on the left. So they give you a wide range of settings that you can create as far as your notifications. If you don't want anyone to see and it's just you, you have the option to choose only you. If I don't want anyone to be able to comment on my posts, I can only choose myself. They just won't see that option. So your posts can still be public, but just restricting people from commenting on it. Your photos and videos, you know, you may not want to share your location of those, so keeping that unchecked. You have the option right here where it says don't feature my publicly shared Google Plus photos as background images. You may not want those to be featured. Your profile, if you want your profile to be shown out there, keep it marked. If you don't, then you unmark it. This one is help others discover your profile. So you know when I checked on people and all of those people came up who are in my contacts, if you don't want to come up in somebody's list of recommended Google Plus people to follow, then you would want to uncheck that. Who can see the people in your circles? So once you start creating your circles or your groups of people, and you can decide, do you want everyone else, when they look at your profile, to see these are a list of everyone in your circles? You can choose to allow people to see that, or you can keep it private and only you see who's in your circles. So you have a lot of a lot of privacy settings that you can go through to see, to make this personal and comfortable, because it is, it does open you up to a wide range of people and groups. Okay, so I'm gonna come back here. I think Wonders would be a great page to start with, like Sherry, especially if you have ideas. If you start implementing it and you're seeing some new things that are happening with the kids, or maybe you have tips as a new teacher, this could be a great way for you to start keeping a collection. And as you take pictures, even if it's just private for you or your team, and you post your ideas, hey, I tried this and it worked, or I tried this and it didn't work, or even if you connect with other teachers across the district, I think that would be helpful. So, I'm going to go ahead, this is recorded, so I'm going to share this with those of you who signed up, and I know Michelle and Sherry will be kind enough to share it out to the others that I don't have email addresses for, and see if that's something someone else is interested in. Any other questions? Ideas? Okay, well, I thank you so much for coming, and I know it's Friday afternoon, and this is my very first webinar, so I hope it went okay. I tend to talk fast, so I hope I wasn't too fast, but I do appreciate you guys stopping in, and maybe we'll do another one on another Google tool that you would be interested in. So, thanks, guys. Bye. Don't laugh at me. So. Hey.
Hey.
Oh my gosh, I didn't realize I left my camera on that whole time.
No, I think that was good.
You could see me and my screen.
Yeah, that was like perfect. I think that was what you should have done. Um,
Did I go too fast?
no, I think you went good. So you're at 4:25:26, which is good because it was a 30-minute meeting.
Yeah.
Um, you have to figure out a way to be able to see people's chats or their texts while you're talking.
Yeah.
And it's not always comfortable, but you have to be able to say, oh, I mean, it's kind of ad hoc, right? So you have to be able to say, oh, well, so and so has a question, blah blah blah. Or if you can't do that, then pretty much do what you did and say, hey, let me go to the text messages and see if any or the whatever it is.
Yeah, it popped up. It shows me like your
Yeah.
notification came up that asked the settings question. And then I couldn't remember what exact. I saw privacy, but I couldn't remember exactly what you said.
Yeah.
But were there any others in there?
No. It
Okay.
was just fine about privacy, and then I think I asked another one. I'm not sure what about. What? Excuse me. Can you leave us?
Hi, baby.
Hi, Thea. Yeah.
Hi, baby.
Say bye, Thea. Bye, Thea.
Bye, baby.
Okay. I thought it was really, really good.
Yeah.
The timing was perfect. Your content was perfect. The only thing I would say is just like stop in between, which might cause you to go over, But does anybody have any questions? Like kind of like when you go through each step, like this is this part,
Yeah.
this is that part. Does anybody have any questions? But I thought it went really, really well.
Yeah.
I think you did good.
Do you think it's something you could use?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it is something I can use, but I think you have to. I mean, I think you have to figure out a way how to sell it. You have to be a salesperson because it's a new functionality. And even when you sent it to me, I was like, okay, I'll just like go through the thing.
Yeah.
But I'm like, okay, now that I went through the thing, which a lot of people won't, I'm like, okay, I can use this, but okay, how do I actually use it? So I think it takes a little bit more selling, a little bit more technique, and maybe a little bit more focused on your audience. So it's not me, project management, right? It's the educators.
Well, it is anybody, but I did you, and then I should have shown a teacher example.
Yeah.
And when they said, well, I think when they said, because we had 5 minutes, this would be good to start for Wonders, because that's our new language program. I could have said, well, let's search. The only thing is, there are a lot of things that aren't available on there yet.
Yeah.
So, like when I was going through ideas of what I could show, some things weren't, like the basic things that teachers would use weren't there. So I think Google Plus is still building, but like you saw, project management had a whole shitload of.
So I think you can use that to your advantage. I think you can say, listen, this is a little bit new. This gives you guys the opportunity to contribute and to really be kind of some pretty heavy contributors into how we're going to implement this thing, whatever it is that you're doing. So maybe use that as a selling point. Say, look at guys, we only have so many results that came up, but if we all start using this a little bit more and we kind of start engaging a little bit more, knowledge sharing, best practice sharing, we're gonna light the shit on fire. So we're gonna do pretty well with it.
Yeah.
So this is how we're gonna do that, and then you go into your steps. I thought it went really